Hello all, I'm P.W. Ingre working as an assistant professor at Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. So today again we'll solve some more numericals on reaction turbine or Francis turbine. A reaction turbine works at 450 rpm under the head of 120 meter. Okay, its diameter at inlet is 1.2 meter. Okay, and the flow area is 0.4 meter square. The angles made by absolute and relative velocities at inlet are 20 degree and 60 degree respectively with the tangential velocity. Calculate volume flow rate, power development, handling efficiency. So what is given? Speed of turbine. Diameter at inlet, that is D1. Okay, external diameter. So it is 1.2 meter. Then H is given. So flow area is pi d1 b1, it is given. Angle made by absolute velocity is alpha and angle made by relative velocity is theta. So you see here, angle made by absolute velocity v1, angle made by vr1. Okay. And in Francis turbine, discharge is radial. Okay. So Vw2 is 0, therefore V2 equal to Vf2. We will solve the problem. We have to calculate volume flow rate. So what is tangential velocity of turbine? U1 equal to pi d1 n by 60. Just put the value, you will get the answer for U1, 28.27. Now from inlet velocity triangle tan alpha. What is tan alpha? Yes, tan alpha. It is Vf1 upon opposite upon yes adjacent. So tan alpha is Vf1 upon Vw1. Okay, Vf1 upon Vw1. So tan 20 Vf1 upon Vw1. So Vf1 is what? Vw1 into tan 20. So you are getting the equation in terms of Vw1. Now what is tan theta? Is it Vf1 upon Vw1 minus U1 tan theta? Yes. So Vf1 upon this side. What is this? It is Vw1 minus U1. Okay. So therefore, what is Vf1? It is 0.364 Vw1. So put here, you will get what? Tan 60. Okay. So by solving this, you will get the value of Vw1. Now again from 1, Vf1 is what? 0.364 Vw1. So you will get Vf1. Now it is volume flow rate. It is pi d1 b1 into Vf1. So to calculate volume flow rate, so that's why I am telling you the equation for Q in Pelton turbine is what? Pi by 4 d square into V1, not Vf1. Here it is pi d1 b1 into Vf1. This you have to keep in your mind, okay? Because in Pelton turbine, the water is discharged from the nozzle and it will strike on the plate one by one, okay? But here it flows around the circumference of that wheel, okay? That's why it is pi d1 b1 into Vf1 equal to pi d2 b2 into Vf2. Now next, power developed. So Vw2 is 0, therefore it is rho AV Vw1 U1. Otherwise it is what? Rho Q in bracket Vw1 E1 plus minus Vw2 U2. So just put the values, you will get the answer for power developed. Then hydraulic efficiency again, Vw2 is 0, so Vw1 U1 upon GH. So we'll get 85.95. Now next. The inward flow reaction turbine has an external diameter of 1 meter and its width at inlet is 250 mm. If the velocity of flow is 2 meter per second, calculate weight of water passing through the turbine per second. Assume 10% area of flow is blocked by blade thickness. If the speed of runner is 210 rpm and guide plate makes an angle 10 degree to the wheel tangent, draw the inlet velocity angle and calculate runner vane angle, velocity of wheel, absolute velocity and relative velocity. Okay. So external diameter d1 is 1 meter, width b1 is given, velocity of flow. Area is blocked by blade thickness 10%. Okay. Speed of runner and guide plate angle. Area blocked by vane thickness is what? 10 by 100 of pi d1 b1. That is 0.1 pi d1 b1. That's why actual area through which flow is taking place. It is pi d1 b1 minus 0.1 pi d1 b1. This is very important. So it is 0.9 pi d1 b1 because 10% is blocked by vane thickness. So in most of the problem, the area blocked by vein thickness is not given. That's why we are considering directly it as a pi d1 given. But here it is given. Okay. Now weight of water passing through the turbine. So it is W into A into V upon. How we are getting this equation? What is weight? It is M into G. Okay. And what is M? It is rho AV. What is W? Rho into G. Okay. Sorry. M is what? Rho AV. Rho AV. Okay. So uh, therefore it is rho G into rho EV is what M into G. So we are adjusting that rho G into what AV. Okay, rho G into AV. So rho G is what W into A into V upon. So this is just an adjustment of equation. Then runner vane angle at inlet theta. So tan theta is what upon V upon minus U1. So first calculate U1, then take a tan alpha. So we'll get VW1 11.31. Then tan theta is what? It is V upon it is VW1, okay, not V upon, it is what? VW1. So by mistake it was printed as V upon. So we'll get theta angle, okay. Now this is what? Velocity angle. Velocity of wheel at inlet, then absolute velocity of water leaving the vane. So sin alpha is what? V upon V1. So we are just using what? Inlet velocity. Then relative velocity of water entering the blade. Just use simple simple trigonometric relations, you will get the answers. Okay, VR1 is 2.03 meter per second. Now next problem. In an inward flow reaction turbine, the total head on turbine is 32 meter. The external and internal diameters are external diameter and internal. So external is what? D1. Internal is D2. Okay. The velocity of flow through the rudder is constant. Guide plate angle is 10 degree. And one important statement, runner vanes are radial at inlet. Okay, this is very important. Runner vanes are radial at inlet. Calculate, and discharge is also radial, so VW2 is 0. Calculate speed of turbine, vane angle at outlet and hydraulic efficiency. So we'll solve step by step. Runner vanes are radial at inlet, so theta is 90. Okay, so what is important? Runner vanes are radial at inlet, so theta is 90. If theta is 90, VW1 equal to U1. You see the velocity angle at inlet, theta is 90. So VW1 equal to U1. And here beta is 90. So V2 equal to V1. Remaining things are simple. So tan alpha is V1 upon U1. Okay, so U1 is 17.01. U1 is pi d 1 n by 60. So n is what? Is 225.6 rpm. Then U2 is pi d 2 n by 60. Now what is tan phi? V2 upon U2. So phi angle you are getting. Okay. Then hydraulic efficiency is what? VW1 U1. So VW1 equal to U1 and VW2 is 0. So you get 92.17. Okay. Again we'll solve one problem. An inward flow reaction turbine is supplied 0.233 meter cube per second of water under the head of 11 meter. The wheel vanes are radial at inlet. Okay. So theta is 90. And inlet diameter is twice the outlet diameter. Velocity of flow is constant and equal to 1.83 meter per second. Wheel makes 370 rpm. Calculate guide vane angle, inlet and outlet diameter of wheel, width of wheel at inlet and exit. Assume that discharge is radial, so VW2 is 0. And take speed ratio as 0.7 and neglect thickness of vanes. D1 equal to 2, D2 is given, theta is 90. So VR1 equal to VF1. Okay. VR1 equal to VF1 and VW1 equal to U1. So this is what? Yes. VR1 equal to VF1 and U1 equal to VW1. V2 equal to VF2. Beta is 90. So alpha angle you have to calculate. So U1 is what? KU1 over 2GS 10.28. Then tan alpha. So alpha you are getting. Then U1 is pi d1 n by 60. The inlet diameter D1, outlet diameter D2. Okay. with the fill and inlet. B1 and B2 we have to calculate. So D1 V1 equal to D2 V2. Now Q is what? Yes, it is given in problem. So B1 you can calculate, and what is B2? It is twice B1. Very simple. Okay. Now remaining problems we'll discuss in next lecture. So stop here. Thank you.